We all know Disneyland. Beautiful parks filled with long lines, seasonal churros, but what I don't have is a credit card with a large enough limit to try all these goddamn food items. In this video, I will be showing you how to make the not so little chicken sandwich that you can find in California Adventure's Avengers Land. This sandwich has 4 components. You've got the bread, you've got the slaw, you've got the chicken, and you got the sauce. Let's start by making the cutest little buns you ever did see. For your buns, go ahead and add 525 grams of all-purpose flour into a stand mixer. Drop in about 16 grams of granulated sugar, 8 grams of fine sea salt, and mix well until thoroughly combined. To a container, add half a cup of warm milk, half a cup of warm water, and 1 packet of instant dry yeast. And just let the yeast bloom for about 10 minutes. When that's good and looking nice and frothy, go ahead and add it in. Drop 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. Connect your kneading hook to your stand mixer and just let it go. When it starts coming together, go ahead and add 40 grams of softened butter and continue mixing. When your dough has formed into a nice beautiful ball, oil up your bowl and then go ahead plop it in. Let it go ahead and proof for about 45 minutes to an hour or until the dough has doubled in size. When it's done proofing, go ahead and punch all the air out. What you're going to want to do next is to flour a work surface and begin to shape your buns. Realistically, if you're making them this small, you're going to make about 16. You can make them whatever size you want, but for the purpose of this video, I've gone ahead and made really tiny buns about the size of a golf ball. That's what we're going for here. Remember, it's going to be a tiny bun, big chicken. Lay them on a baking sheet and then brush them down with a beaten egg yolk. Finally, sprinkle on some nice flaky salt. Then pop them into an oven that's been preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes. When they are beautifully golden brown, set them aside and let's work on our slaw. You're gonna love this slaw. It is the best part of this recipe, hands down. You won't be disappointed by hitting that subscribe button and smashing like on this video. Doing both those things is truly the best free way you can support the channel. It really helps small independent creators just like me continue to go on to make more content for you. Start by cutting half of a purple cabbage, half of a green cabbage. Cut out this little stem part because you can't really eat it. And if you've got a mandolin, thinly slice your purple and green cabbage. Now, according to Disney's description, this slaw is pickled, so I'm gonna pickle some of the red cabbage. In case you're new to pickling vegetables, I'm going to leave a link in the upper right hand corner right now in case you want to go check out a video on how to do so. In a bowl filled with some green cabbage, chop and add some pickled carrots. Chop and add some cilantro. Add back your pickled red cabbage. Add a tablespoon of garlic. Add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a healthy splash of rice vinegar, and a beautiful drizzle of toasted sesame seed oil. Season with a little bit of salt and pepper, and mix to combine. Make sure to taste and adjust the seasonings to your personal preference. And what you'll be left with is an amazing Asian style coleslaw. Now for the not so little chicken. This part's pretty easy. You're gonna grab 1 chicken breast, butterfly that bad boy, flatten it down with a meat tenderizer. You can use a pan or any heavy object that works. Season your chickie with some salt and pepper, and go ahead to prepare a dredging station. You're gonna want some nice seasoned flour, egg yolk, and Panko breadcrumbs. I'd very highly recommend that you get some appropriate sized containers because mine were just a tad bit too small and I'll be honest, I made a mess. Dunk the chicken into the flour, shake off the excess, then take it on over to the egg and finally finish it off with some Panko breadcrumbs. Now optionally, you can throw it back into the egg yolk and give it a double coating of Panko. Make sure to press it on so it sticks to the chicken. What we don't want is any exposed chicken. Then dump your big old chickie into some oil that's been preheated to 375 degrees or 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Let it fry until you get a nice golden brown and flip to the other side. When done, set the chicken on a wired rack set over a rimmed baking sheet to rest. Now for the spicy mayo, it's going to be really easy. You're going to add equal parts sriracha, equal parts mayo, a squeeze of lemon, and that's it. Place it into a squirt bottle and you are all set. Now lastly, we just want to toast the buns. Grab however many of them that you're going to use and cut them in half, butter up a pan, and simply toast your buns. Really that simple. When it's nice and golden brown, grab a little bit of your spicy mayo, Very carefully lay down your gargantuan piece of meat on this little bitty bun. Generously drizzle some more spicy mayo all over your chicken breast. Place a small handful of your Asian slaw and crown your beautiful little baby boy. And that's it. That's how you make Disney's not so little chicken sandwich at home. It's definitely one of those more bang for your buck kind of items at Disneyland. I really hope that this video lets you taste some of the magic at home. As always, list of ingredients and links to all my social medias will be down below in the description, and I will catch you on the next one, you bunch of nerds.